Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Devira Latviani. Welcome to my new podcast. I'm Devira Latviani from Bandung State Polytechnic from to Syariah Finance. Happy listening to my podcast. Thank you. So, let's call the research person today. His name is Kevin Muhammad. Hello Kevin, how are you? Must be busy in college, alright?
Hello Dad, I'm good. And you? Not too busy at all.
Thank you very much for being able to present in this Scorpio podcast. It's a great research person.
You're welcome. Thanks also to Scorpion Podcast for inviting me and trusting me as a research person on today's podcast.
Okay, what I know is that a lot of news on social media about your struggling to the pass entrance selection with public university. Can you tell me on this podcast so that Scorpio podcast listener can you know and they can also follow your success story?
Yes, of course. Just ask anything. I will definitely answer your question.
Kevin, do you think everyone can achieve success?
Of course, nothing can we try.
What makes yours sure can you achieve success?
What makes me sure is always believe in myself. That if everyone can succeed, so why I can?
It's true that we have to be sure of ourselves.
It's true. How can we dare to have a dream if we are not sure of yourself if we can?
Have you ever been afraid if you didn't live up to expectation?
Of course, I often feel it. And what I am most afraid of disappointing others who have high expectation of me.
Then, what if everything doesn't match your expectation?
I always try it again. If I fail, because I believe that everything can change, it won't continue like that.
Then, what is the definition of success in your opinion? It is passing the college entrance exam. It's your biggest achievement. And since when do you expectation to be able to enter the stage college?
Success, in my opinion, is to achieve what we have target and according to you with what we expect. Yes, it was my biggest achievement because I think passing to state university was my first starting goal to success. And I've wanted it since I was in elementary school.
What make you really interested to be a student at an Indonesian university?
The University of Indonesia managed to produce the best graduates, including being a figure of great person in Indonesia, namely Baharudin Yusuf Habibie and Sri Mulyani, who served as the current Minister of Finance, Economist, and lecturer Salim in addition to having a very large area of 320 hectares. University of Indonesia also has a lake in its campus space, not only 1, 2, or 3. University of Indonesia Depok has 6 lakes.
It's true. Who doesn't want to be a student of UI, right? What motivation can you give to the listener in this podcast Scorpio so that they can also be excited to graduate at the university they want? Moreover, soon they will pass a public university entrance exam prize.
Maybe try your best, but by as much as you can because effort will not betray the result. Keep learning what you have learned and look for more material and that you haven't read and look for ways of your learning that can make you understand and learning type is fun for so that you can easily understand and also don't get bored. We have nothing to fear because we have now to know if we can and we really have to be able to prove it to those who always demand us. Make sure that we can.
Okay, thank you, Finn, for your words, arts. You so very cool. You really motivate me and also my Scorpio podcast listeners. So for all of us, we have to be sure of ourselves that we can never be afraid to fail. Try your best we can. Close our ears if something is nice. Then so those who demand us if they are all wrong. Keep the spirit for all you who are trying to achieve success.
Yes, that's right. I also want to give some words that hopefully make you listener of this podcast even more energized. To be successful, you must have a greater will to success than the fear of failure.
Oh my god, thank you, Kevin. Your word motivation is a lot. Thank you for being here in today's podcast episode. And thank you for providing a lot of motivation for podcast Scorpio listener with your success always and keep going in college, alright, Kevin? So thank you also Scorpio friends for being faithful to listening from beginning to end. Thank you for listening to the podcast episode this time. I hope a lot of knowledge is useful for you. The spirit. Continue to run the day. Don't forget to be happy and keep your heart